You want to hear a story, eh? First, let me ask you something. What is the most important thing about a story? A model hero? A villain that makes the blood freeze in your veins? A marvelously captivating narrator's voice? Or maybe a happy ending? In any case, I'm sure there is no better way to start a story than with me, pirate legend, Captain Kabika. That was almost a little too easy. I did it. Again. I am the best. Now, Ignaz's Will-o'-the-Wisp must be buried here somewhere. Hey, Bonzo! Bring me the map again. A pile of loosened earth. I think I should definitely dig here. Yikes! Not on the first try? That has never happened before. Again? Okay, this is getting embarrassing. Ah, now that looks better. Ha ha! Take that, you crash dieters! Something glitters under the loosened earth right here. At last, Ignaz's Will-o'-the-Wisp. Now, how about I continue the story of me, a Ponzo and the Will-o'-the-Wisp? Sure, I could tell you that. But this story is about someone else. Cleo! Hey, Cleo!
Cleo, have you heard what Butthare Pete fished this morning?
What did you just throw at me?
Tell her, Pete.
I guess it was a shrimp head?
What?
What? No, you were supposed to tell her what you had in the fishing net this morning.
You are throwing a shrimp head at me? I am sitting right next to you. Couldn't you have just tapped me on the shoulder or something? Come on.
Cocktail umbrellas!
What?
Cocktail umbrellas. Crazy, right? There were hundreds of cocktail umbrellas in Pete's fishing net.
Hey, Susie! Do I get another bottle?
Ugh, my name is Cleo. Why do you keep forgetting my name? It's easy. It's C-L-E...
Yeah, whatever. Just get Pete the bottle.
Hey! Did you guys know that Captain Kabika fought against 6 undead skeletons?
Hey, Pete. What was the name of that bay again where you find all this crazy stuff?
Oh, Panama Bay. The best fishing spot ever.
I was just about to tell you something.
Do I always have to tell you this? Nobody is interested in your made-up stories. We are bartenders. Our guests tell the stories. We serve the rum bottles. We listen.
Listen, you must be kidding. I can literally smell what Pete did today. He fished, and he drank rum.
Yeah, right. Pete caught the fish for Herbert's fish soup, while you were just leafing through your stupid fantasy pirate book.
It's not fantasy. Takeaway Getaway is the book series about the famous Captain Kabeka. Kabeka is a real adventurer, a legend, and not such a loser as
Pete?
you!
Carla, do you have more of this spicy sauce?
Cleo!
No, soy.
I'll bring it, Pete. Cleo, bring Granny Gabble a bottle of rum before you get bored to death. She's out in the dock, knitting.
Aye, aye, Captain. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Cat Stevens. The guy looks busy. This is Granny Gabble. At least everyone calls her that. Nobody knows her. Hello, Granny Gabble. I have some more rum for you here. Yeah, I know. I'd like to be out there too. Discovering new islands, going on adventures, being anywhere else in the world but here. This is Grey Worm. He's currently setting a no-fish caught record. Give it all you got, Grey Worm. I believe in you. Ugh, the boat smells like Pete. Or is Pete smelling like the boat? Whatever. Both are smelling fishy for sure. There's something printed on that barrel. Handy Reusable Assets Incorporated. Dartboards in poorly lit bars. I bet that was an invention made by the eye patch industry. Wow, talking to Granny Gabble was a blast, as always. Can I please read my book now? Hey, where is it?
Maybe I'll give it back to you when you've helped hatchet Herbert in the kitchen.
In the kitchen? Come on!
Or your silly book ends up in the oven faster than you can say shrimp head.
This is Pete's crew. They're playing Kraken fodder. Unfortunately, I don't know the rules of the game.
This is not for children.
Exactly. And not for girls.
Yeah, and not for... get out of here, man.
This is my little sister.
Can you tell me a pirate story, Cleo?
Later, okay?
Well, boo.
Ew. So that's what it looks like after a man with 2 hook hands eats soup. The oven burns extra hot today. As if it wasn't hot enough in a Caribbean kitchen. Hey, Herbert.
Hello, Cleo. What a nice day, huh? What a day.
I'm supposed to help you.
Great! That's even more fun. Please, fetch me a fish from the net.
Sure. Ew. Why are you in such a good mood?
Don't you notice anything about me? Look closely.
A new hatchet?
Wrong. A master cook knows. A hatchet is only as good as...
The cook who chops with it?
Wrong again. The board it's shopping on.
I see. A new cutting board.
Correct. This board is the Stradivari among the cutting boards. Some say it's almost as good as one of Cutting Board Pitt's boards.
Cutting board Pitt?
What? Never heard of Cutting Board Pitt? He is a legend in the cutting board business. He only made a handful of cutting boards. Some say these boards are invaluable and unscratchable.
Wow. So, what happened to Cutting Board Pitt?
He took a blood oath to never craft a cutting board again. And then he was gone. Nobody has seen him since. What the? There's a dead hand and a book in my fish!
Wow! This is a real pirate's logbook, Herbert!
Holy cow! That is not going into my soup. I will inform your dad about this.
I need to know what's in this book, but these bony fingers are keeping the pages closed. Let's see. Logbook of the fearless adventurer Captain Avery Alwick. I fought 3 days and nights against the monster until I could finally kill it. By today I will leave the haven. Ha! The ship may sink to the bottom of the sea under the weight of all that gold. The wind blows right for me to sail to my final destination for now. Because there's still one treasure for me to search for. The biggest one of them all. The treasure of eternal memory. Whoa, a real pirate. What was that? Darn, Herbert is going to chop my head off. Oh no, the delicious soup. What the? That looks like a word. Or a name? Ikomileli.
My fish soup! My cutting board!
What's happened here?
I mean, there was...
Why the cutting board?
Cleo?
No, that wasn't me. It was a ghost.
A ghost? Enough! Stop telling those lies.
But I'm not lying.
Cleo, it's time for you to grow up. No more of this crap.
My book? No! No!
Tomorrow morning, you will go fishing with Pete.
What? But I can't even swim.
I thought you wanted to go on an adventure. And I seriously don't want to see you around here. No back talk.
Cleo couldn't sleep that night, for the ghost's appearance left her no peace. What was all of this supposed to mean? The ghost, the blood splatter, Yeko Mileli. Cleo opened the mysterious logbook she had found and started to write.
It is too early in the morning.
Hi, and that's good.
Why?
A huge shoal of fish swims directly into Panamu Bay every night. I don't know where they all come from, but an old fisherman's saying goes, if you fish early in the bay, you will have a very good time.
You mean good day?
Ah, don't make a fool of yourself. Have a look around and explore the boat. And don't worry, I'll let you know when we approach Panamu Bay.
Pete looks really fresh this morning. He doesn't smell fresh, though. So, who won? Who won at Kraken Fodder yesterday?
I am standing in the hot sun, repairing the fishing net. Take a guess.
Oh, I'm sorry you lost.
What? Why? No, I won.
Then why do you have to repair the net?
Because I can. To tie a knot is the most honorable task on board.
No, it's not.
Correct. It's to knot.
But anybody could do that. Well, anybody who grew out of their Velcro sandals, right?
It may look simple, but it's science. It's an art. It's a religion. I know the 605 sailor knots from the 55 knot grandmasters. They're called the Knot Fathers.
Uh-huh.
On a fishing boat, every crew member should be able to master these knots. It's a matter of life and death. I can show you how to untie any knot in seconds. Do you want to know how that works? You're gonna kill a soul, girl.
Ever heard of the word Yikomileli anywhere?
No, never heard of it. Definitely not one of the Knot Fathers.
Well, I do not want to keep you from your holy task any longer. Good night, or whatever. Hey, what are you doing there?
I'm maintaining my Kraken fodder set.
Can you teach me that?
Sure. First, you need to wipe the rum and blood off the set, so you can begin with the real maintenance.
No, not the maintenance. I mean the rules of the game, Kraken Fodder.
Oh, yeah, why not? I guess a new opponent would be refreshing.
Cool.
Do you have your set with you?
I don't have one.
Well, that's bad. Maybe Not Joe can lend you his set.
Have you heard of the word Yikomileli anywhere before?
No. What does that mean?
I'd like to know that too. I'll be right back. Hey, Captain Velcro Sandals. It's me again.
Shh. I need to finish this knot before I lose the thread. Through the bunny hole, round the back of the tree. Whoop-de-whoop. And done. What do you want?
Can I borrow your Kraken Fodder set?
No. Kraken fodder is a game for seamen. You're not a man, and you don't belong here on the high seas. An old fisherman saying goes, a good knot on the boat will keep you above water.
You mean afloat? And yeah, I can tie knots.
You don't even know the 55 Knot Fathers.
Sure I do.
Well, really? Prove it.
No problem.
Who invented this knot? It almost looks like a three-headed shrimp with a hook hand.
Let me think about that for a moment.
Ha! Take your time.
A knot that almost looks like a three-head... What?
Ha!
Do you know anything about knots?
Oh, please stop talking about knots. All day long, Joe is jangling my nerves with those stupid knots. So knock it off.
No, I just wanted to...
If you say the word knot one more time, I will throw you overboard. I swear on my mother's tattoo.
Okay. Wait, does your mother have a tattoo? Do you have a tattoo of your mother, or did your mother tattoo you?
An old fisherman's saying goes, if you remember your mother in ink, your boat will never go down.
The three of you went to school together, didn't you?
Now, this Knot Joe is driving me nuts. All day I hear him gabbling over there in the cargo hold. John, Carl, Frank. Ugh, gag me with a spoon. I think he built something in there to learn all those stupid names. So please leave me alone and let me know when you got the set.
It's locked. Wait a minute. There's a small piece of paper behind that poster. Can I have the keys for the cargo hold?
Sure. Fishing got you interested, didn't it? I think you are going to become a real fisher girl. I could literally smell it.
Yay. There's something carved into the wood of this barrel. Woohoo! Great. I feel dizzy now. A knot that almost looks like...
Hey.
What?
Ha.
Kenny?
Wait, what? That is correct. I was afraid you'd bring bad luck to this boat, but I guess I underestimated you. Those who know the Knot Fathers are worthy to play Kraken fodder. Here, I'll lend you my set.
Thank you, brother and naughty spirit. May the knot be with you. I got the set!
Nice! Let's start. The easiest way to learn the rules is by playing the game. Or do you want to read all the rules first?
Let me take a look at the rules first.
You won! Of course, I lost on purpose. I mean, obviously. Do you want to play another round?
Please, no.
Oh, you're a chick. Let me... Ah, for my mom's tattoo's sake, what was that? Go! Bring me the tools before everything's underwater. Hurry!
Oh no! Eric? I can't swim!
Cleo was dragged down into the deep. Yet, before she passed out, she had been able to catch a single word through the rumble of the deep sea.
Ouch. Where am I? I can't believe it!
Oh, great. A fan.
You're a real...
Siren. Is that clear? Not a nymph and not a mermaid. Or whatever cheesy words you humans use to describe us. Remove them from your vocabulary. Understood? There really isn't anything we hate more than that.
Wow.
Except when people dress up in cheap fins and take selfies in their bathtub. I mean, come on. An absolute no-go.
That's what I've always dreamed of as a child.
Don't. Those photos will stay on the internet forever.
No, not the bathtub thing. I've always dreamed of being a real pirate on a treasure hunt and meeting a real siren.
You? A pirate?
Yeah, with like a parrot on the shoulder and everything, you know?
What do you want?
Oh, I just want to go home.
Good. Ciao.
Could you help me?
No way. I'm like kinda busy right now.
What are you doing there?
I'm weaving a wreath of folo flowers.
For who?
For me. Stupid question.
That's a nice looking wreath.
I don't know. It's still pretty average. Don't you think?
No, not really.
Who asked you? The more folo flowers, the better. And these are clearly not enough.
Have you ever heard of the word ukulele anywhere?
Wait, how do you know that name?
It's a name?
Where did you hear it?
To be honest, a ghost wrote it on a wall in fish blood in my father's bar.
A ghost?
Nobody believed me at home either. And that's why I had to get on that stinky fishing boat as a punishment.
What happened then?
And then the boat was attacked by something enormous.
The Kraken? No way.
Yeah, a kraken. But after that, I can't remember anything.
You're telling me you survived the Kraken?
I don't know what happened. I woke up over there on the beach.
A little inconspicuous girl.
And what do you know about the kraken?
You don't know?
What?
Rumor has it that if the Kraken spares someone, it means something.
What do you mean?
To me, that means either your story is a lie, or you are destined for something special. I will keep my personal opinion about that to myself.
So, who is Yikomileli?
Madame Yigomileli. She is the omniscient one, the all-seeing one, the infallible one.
A fortune teller?
Something like that, yes. She probably already knew you were coming.
So, is she here?
You mean on this island? Oh yeah, always.
Can you tell me where to find this Madame Yikomileli?
I don't know.
Please?
Stop begging. That's pathetic. A suggestion. You bring me 20 Folo flowers, and I'll show you the way.
Collect 20 flowers. So this is going to be that kind of adventure.
Chop chop!
Okay. Some strange signs have been carved on the stone. Welcome to the Tell Me Swamps.
Oh, hi. Are you here for the party?
Party?
Well, the party for worthy swamp monsters.
Do I look like a worthy swamp monster to you?
No, of course not. You obviously lack a mustache.
A mustache? Really? I am not a swamp monster!
Oh, please excuse me, my mistake. I'm just so excited. This could be my first swamp monster party. I really believe this is the year it happens.
What will happen?
I could already feel the tingling on my upper lip. You know, I'm really late. All my friends have had one for years.
One what?
A mustache.
Why do you need a mustache so badly?
Are you kidding? Every young swamp monster pupates before the annual party in the hope of becoming a worthy swamp monster with a mustache to be able to leave the cocoon to go to this prestigious party.
Couldn't you just paint yourself a mustache or glue it onto your face like normal people?
Oh, don't be silly.
I'm being silly? Mind you, you're the one who wants to grow a mustache.
You obviously have no idea what you're talking about. Is there anything else, or can I focus on my metamorphosis again?
Nice cocoon.
Oh, well observed. This is the finest multi-layer silk. Lightweight, windproof, and extremely durable.
What are you drinking there?
Just some swamp water mix, nothing special. A good water balance is crucial for a dense beard growth.
Would one of those funny peach fuzz beards work? You know, like the guys who always sit in the back of the bus have?
No, won't work.
It has to be a proper lip warmer, right?
That's the way it is.
A stupendous soup strainer?
Yep,
A real face furniture.
that's enough. But yes, exactly.
Got it. See? Ouch! Ah! Something stabbed me in the foot!
Watch it, clumsy!
What? Who is speaking?
Down here! You stepped on one of our lances, you fool!
Who the heck are you?
Shrimpus Maximus, commander of the 12,008 Legion. We have infiltrated almost every body of water in the world. We are the Shrimpire!
Are you an army or something?
An army? No! Better! A parcel service provider!
A parcel service provider? Under water?
The Shrimpire consists of billions of shrimp. I'm talking billions of very well-trained underwater delivery forces here! The Shrimpire delivers everything in the shortest time possible to every place close to the water, excluding locations in the nautical fog.
And what did I just step on?
On a lance! Our entire arsenal of weapons is lined up down here!
Arsenal of weapons? Didn't you just say you were parcel service?
And? Does a parcel service have to be defenseless? Let me tell you, delivering packages and pacifism do not go well together! The enemy has cut me and my men off!
The enemy?
Put up a barricade behind us, and now we're stuck here behind enemy lines! So far, our attacks have been unsuccessful, but sooner or later, we will bring this insurgent to his knees!
Oh, you mean the beaver over there?
I just can't stand the two-toothed malicious grin of this indomitable rodent any longer!
Well, good luck then. Can you just let me through for a moment? I have to go to the other side.
No way! Our arsenal! Don't you remember? If you just walk through here, we are completely defenseless and at the mercy of the enemy! You have already destroyed a lance! Dear God! Look at that! Completely useless! Many thanks! Here, you can keep the damaged lance! But you won't be able to get through here until we can break through the barricade!
I'll take care of the beaver, all right?
Be careful, soldier! I've looked that maniac right in the dead eyes, and I can tell you, that lunatic knows no mercy!
You can see the beaver over there, right through this forked branch. The drawer is locked. The lock doesn't look very secure, though. Maybe I can pick the lock with this hairpin. Let's see. Okay, it's open. Let's see what's in there. An old pair of red socks. And a book. Maltese Cocktail Bible. Interesting. Unfortunately, the hairpin broke. Why do hairpins always break immediately after picking a lock in a video game? The fireplace is still hot. Someone made a fire here recently. There's still room on this clothesline. The crab seems to be distracted for now. Hello!
Ah! You scared the crap out of me! Whew. Great, there goes my last jawbreaker. Who are you?
I'm Cleo. And who are you?
I am Multi-Theus. Sailing cocktail mixer.
You make cocktails?
I mix cocktails. I try cocktails. I make cocktails better. I know cocktail recipes from all over the world.
And you consciously sell cocktails to people behind the wheel of a boat.
Yep.
Have you ever heard of Madame Yikomi lately?
If this isn't the cocktail recipe, then I don't know nothing about it.
What's that strange green vending machine over?
Oh, that? A real gem, isn't it? This is the Cocktail 8000, market-leading cocktail mixing machine. A cocktail consists of 3 basic components: base, modifier, and flavor. Just put the 3 components into chambers, and Cocktail 8000 does the rest.
Cool. Can I try it?
Sure, why not? But it's broken at the moment. Start lever broke off.
This boat looks like it's been through quite a bit.
That's why I'm repairing it.
What happened?
Same thing that has been happening for years. The boat breaks apart. I can tell you, the current on this island is a curse. Keeps pushing my boat back against that rocky cliff. Don't ask me how many times I've had to put the old thing back together.
How many times?
Well, you are standing on board of the venerable Attempt 38.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And you call your boat Attempt 38?
Believe me, at some point you give up making sonorous names.
How did you end up here?
When I was a young man, I had the dream of starting my own business as a sailing cocktail mixer. My motto was, there's no problem a cocktail can't solve. If something doesn't work out, give it a shot. For years, I have collected cocktail recipes all over the world. I have invested all my savings in the best ingredients and in this boat. Darn it, my business plan even had a salt rim. What could have gone wrong, right?
But?
Well, of course, if you have a new recipe, you have to at least try the cocktail, right? I got this recipe from a self-help group called the Anonymous Anesthetist, and the drink was called Near Death on the Beach.
Doesn't sound too bad, does it?
I was thinking the same thing, so I tried it. After that, everything went blurry. I heard whispering voices, and I remember countless little blue lights. And I'm pretty sure I puked onto the desk of a pale, boring man with a semi-bald head and horn-rimmed glasses. When I woke up again, my boat was stranded on this island. I've been here ever since, trying to sail away.
What would you say the chances are that, Attempt 38 will make it?
To be honest, without a decent sail, rather poor.
What about the sail?
It's totally busted. Has holes everywhere and it's way too thin. This old thing can't be patched up again.
If I could get you a new sail, would you take me home then?
A new sail? You are an optimist. Where do you want to get it from?
Well,
If you manage to find a decent sail and we get away from this island, then you can consider me your personal chauffeur for the next 24 hours.
All right. I'll see what I can do. See you later.
Okie dokie.
Wow. That would make for a real good slingshot. Take this, Beaver! Yeah!
Good shot! That was impressive!
Felt better than it should have, I think.
We'll take care of the rest! My men are already tearing down the barricade! Here, you can go through.
Thanks.
Wait! You prove that you are a true ally of the Shrimpire! Here, take this as a token of our eternal gratitude!
A soggy stamp.
If you ever need to mail something, throw the package into the water with a stamp and address. Valid for 2 packages. Well-tied, immediate delivery guarantee. One of my men will then take care of it. Shrimpire! Move, move, move!
Okay, that's between you and me. Understood? Wow, neatly stacked. Hey, what's that? Looks like a wooden leg.
do you have the Folo flowers?
I have more than enough.
Great. Give them to me. Not bad, little girl. Well then, you want to meet Madame Yigo Mileli? This way. Tamara!
The prophecy is true. You're the one. The one who finally brings light into the darkness.
Oh, great. You're mistaking me for someone else. Sorry, old lady. I am not the electrician.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you very well. Fate brought you to this place.
And what kind of place is that?
This is where I live, and this is where I practice.
Not feng shui, obviously.
As I said, I can hear you very well.
I'm Cleo. Can you help me get home?
I know exactly who you are, little one.
Oh, really?
Of course. You want to go home, huh? The encounter with the Kraken scared you to the bone, didn't it?
You bet it did. Wait, how did you know?
I know a lot about you. Most of it is easy to read, right from the eyes.
Wow.
And you have not only seen the Kraken with those eyes, have you? You saw a ghost with those eyes too, am I right?
You are really good.
That ghost, it brought you to me,
I found a severed hand and a logbook in a fish. And suddenly this ghost appeared and wrote your name on the wall. And then he was gone.
Interesting. Give me your hand.
Okay.
Not yours, the severed hand you found.
Oh, of course. Why though?
You know, looking into the past is easy. But in order to see the future, you have to try a little harder. Ha! I knew it! Do you want to know what I've seen in your future?
Have you just turned the dead hand into the soup? What is with all these soups today?
Do you want to know your fortune or no?
Yeah, sure.
You're the one. The chosen one.
The chosen one?
Yes! You will finally solve the puzzle and find it. The treasure of eternal memory!
Me. No, that can't be true. I'm not a...
What? Not an adventurer, not a treasure hunter, not a pirate. You won't be just anyone, sweetheart. As soon as you find the treasure, you will be the most famous adventurer of all time. I saw it, believe me.
What kind of treasure is that?
It's very hard to find. Many adventurers and pirates before you went on a search. But it was hidden very well. Too well. Fortunately, we know who hid it.
For real? Who?
Teddy McAnally.
McAnally? The inventor of...
This ridiculous card game, Kraken Fodder. Exactly. The legend about the treasure of eternal memory started with him.
He's been dead a long time, right?
Oh, yes. A long time.
What's up with this ghost?
Sometimes fate gives you a nudge in the right direction.
I understand, but how did he know your name?
You're here, right? Ready to begin the great adventure that only you are meant to embark on?
Actually, I just want to go home.
You survived the Kraken. Don't you understand what that means?
That I'm destined for something special?
For something way bigger than a boring life in a bar. It's your decision, but please let me give you something to take with you. A gift.
What is it?
Well, take a look at it.
What? A parrot?
A famous pirate. With a parrot on the shoulder. And everything, right? That part of your wish has already been fulfilled. The eyes, my dear. I can read a lot in them. Now it's up to you whether you fulfill the rest of your wish. As I said, it's your decision.
Is he dead?
What? Don't be absurd. He's asleep.
Oh, good. Wow, nicely organized.
Order is the most important thing.
A bowl half filled with glass eyes. Not scary at all.
You know everything you need to know, sweetheart. What you make of it is now up to you. From here on, I can no longer help you.
There are these strange mirrors hanging all over the place. Darn, looks like the start.
Would you like a drink to get through the day? Michael Air Jordan. Fantastic choice. Coming right away.
Wow, it actually worked. The coconut milk is empty now. I'll take the coconut shell with me. Hey, it's me again.
What's up?
I fixed the cocktail machine. What do you say now?
Great. Now let me get back to work.
Never mind.
Okie doke.
Oh boy! I think the time has come! I knew it!
Hey, you. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this? Pretty awesome mustache, huh? I know. I have to go, honey. I have some appointments to make. You understand. Let's not make a big deal out of it now. I'm not really into the big goodbyes and stuff. You won't forget me. So, what's a guy gotta do to get a drink around here, huh?
Wow. Hey, it's me again.
What's up?
Do you think this could be used as a sail?
What's this?
A cocoon of a swamp monster with a mustache. Pff, obviously.
Great material. Lightweight, windproof. That could actually work.
Yes?
Looks good. Let me pack my things, and then we start with attempt 38.
Cleo put the parrot cage on board and helped Multi to load the attempt 38. With a jerk, Multi hoisted the new sail, and indeed, they managed to escape from Mirror Clay in the old boat. But before Cleo could say anything, a strange and croaking voice commanded,
To Macanelli Palms! Ah!
At last, Ignat's will-o'-the-wisp. Quebeca?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute.
What? Don't you believe me?
Captain Quebeca is supposed to be a scammer?
A sneaky, useless liar and scammer, yes. And by the way, much smaller than you would think.
And all these great adventures didn't take place at all?
Of course they did! But they were my adventures. The adventures of Captain Avery Alwick.
I still can't quite keep up. You were that ghost in my father's bar? And that was your hand in the fish?
Aye.
But you're a parrot.
I'm in this parrot's body. Don't you understand? I was dead.
That old woman brought you back to life?
Does that surprise you? With all the mold down there, I'm more surprised that not all of the furniture could speak to you.
But why?
Well, because I can help you find it.
Find it? The treasure?
Of eternal memory, aye! Nobody has ever been as close as I have been.
And you think we could actually find this treasure?
Find is not even the right word here, Cleo. I know where the treasure is. We just have to get there.
What do you mean?
The treasure is on Pambo Island, hidden in the nautical fog.
In the nautical fog?
Aye! We just need a will-o'-the-wisp to navigate through it. Without a will-o'-the-wisp, we won't find Pambo Island. So we have to go to Macanelli Palms first.
To get us a will-o'-the-wisp, I see.
So, what now, little girl? Where are we going? Home or to Macanelli Palms?
All right, Birdie. Let's find this treasure. Multi, set the sails to Macanelli Palms.
Aye.
So, do you want a cracker or something?
Oh, shut up!
And so the Attempt 38 sailed with Cleo, a talking parrot, Multi the cocktail mixer, and his market-leading cocktail mix machine towards Macanelli Palms.
Here we are, Macanelli Palms.
And what now?
Somewhere near this island is the sunken gallery of very rare items. The gallery is called Antilantis. There must be a will-o'-the-wisp there. Find a way to get it for us somehow.
Sunken Gallery, Atlantis, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Somehow. Got it.
Welcome to Macanelli Palms! My name is Ingo, but who cares about my name, right? Everything here revolves around you! What can I do for you? What makes you happy? Spill it!
Wow, you're in a good mood.
That's not important. What would improve your mood, huh? Let me guess. You want to get away from the hustle and bustle, yes? You're here to fish, right? Good choice.
Not really.
No fishing rod, no problem. As a thank you, visitors to McAnilly Palms receive an original McAnilly Palms fishing rod with 3 different colored fishing lines. Here you go.
Actually, I wanted...
Is that a smile I see? Getting into the McAnilly Palms vibes, aren't you? How could I resist? Here, you get a pack of standard fishing bait for free. But, psst, the others don't have to know about that, right? Yes?
I'm looking for...
The perfect place to fish successfully and undisturbed? There are countless suitable spots around here, one better than the other. It must have been right in front of your nose, dear. You just haven't noticed it yet. Here, take this map. It will help you find your way around the area. Enjoy yourself. And when you've done enough fishing, I recommend that you check out the great attractions around McAnilly Palms. The glowing mushroom islands, the sunken gallery, Panamu Bay, and you're in luck. At this very moment, there is an exhibition about the famous Teddy McAnilly at the McAnilly Hotel. You must see that.
One moment.
Right. One moment, Ingo. Where's this exhibition? I have to go there immediately. Okay. I'll write down the address right away. Just a second. Here.
But...
Wow! You can talk a lot, girl. I like that. But now it's time to relax. Hear me? Today is all about you. If you still need anything, you can find me here. Enjoy the wonderful evening and good luck fishing, yeah?
Forget it. I will never speak to that guy ever again.
Don't you say I should play that same song again.
I had no intention of doing that.
Thank God. I play the same songs over and over every day. I mean, they're really good songs, no question about it. But over and over again?
Did you compose that?
Me? Are you crazy? They'd drown me right here in the Cassandra stream if I played my own songs. In here, only songs by Antonio Laiterendi are played.
Antonio Laiterendi?
He was the star pianist of McAnilly Palms. His songs are known worldwide and are about great celebrities and legends, like Captain Kabaka, Cutting Board Pitt, and of course, Teddy McAnilly.
And you are only allowed to play songs by this Laiterendi?
That's the way it is. Fortunately, the day will be over soon.
Well, hang in there. Hey, Sam. Play it again.
Keep your mouth shut.
Welcome to the McAnilly Hotel. Would you like to check in?
Yeah, why not?
Ha! We are completely booked.
Then why did you ask anyway? What kind of hotel is this?
This hotel was built in honor of Teddy McAnilly, the inventor of the most popular card dice game of all time, Kraken Fodder.
Ah, yes. I've heard about him. The guy must have been pretty rich.
Teddy McAnilly had great financial success inventing the game, that's correct. After his death, his descendants built this hotel, right next to his crypt, to pay respect to him.
And to make even more money after his death.
And to pay respect to him.
Sure. I've heard about an exhibition somewhere around here.
That's right! In the room directly behind me there is an exclusive exhibition all about the life and death of Mr. Teddy McAnilly.
Can I see the exhibition?
Ha! It's reserved for hotel guests only!
Have you ever heard of the Treasure of Eternal Memory?
Oh, that again. I know Teddy McAnilly's life story inside out. And not a tiny bit had something to do with such a treasure. I don't even believe that this silly treasure even exists. But every few years, some crazy treasure hunter comes around and asks about it. You're looking for a myth, girl. Absolute waste of time.
The pianist is really good.
Oh, absolutely. Sam is the best. The best replacement since the great Antonio Laiterendi passed away. He was a master pianist. He wrote all the famous songs about Teddy McInally and some great adventurers. Really a shame he's dead. He was buried in the cemetery behind the hotel, if you want to see it. His tombstone alone is worth the trip to McInally Palms.
A beautiful fire is blazing there. Reminds me of my dad. And my book. That was so mean. Better. And I don't. It's a huge statue of a hand holding a Kraken fodder card. Hey!
One moment, please, young lady. I want to quickly sort out my thoughts and put them on paper before I lose the thread here. But the real highlight of this trip is still ahead of me. My visit to the sunken gallery of Atlantis. So that's it for now. Hello, what did you say?
Are you a guest here in the hotel?
Sure I am. According to this travel guide, staying at the McInally Hotel is an absolute must.
Will you tell me your room number?
My travel guide says that there are often pickpockets in these hotel lobbies.
I'm not a pickpocketer. I just want to know your room number.
Better not.
What kind of book is that?
My travel diary? In my travel guide, it says that you should definitely keep a diary. Because there is so much to see and discover at McInally Palms. The cemetery, the lighthouse, Panama Bay, the glowing mushroom islands, the sunken gallery of Atlantis.
You love your travel guide, don't you?
Of course. I'm not gonna risk missing out on anything on McInally Palms. I've already bought all the tickets that you need for this trip in advance. The schedule's tight, but manageable. It's all here in the travel guide. The only thing that's not in the travel guide is...
how to relax on vacation?
How to get the perfect souvenir.
What would the perfect souvenir be?
A mushroom from the glowing mushroom islands. But they are almost impossible to pick.
Did you say Atlantis?
Have you been there? They say it's breathtaking.
Not yet, but I have to go there.
I got the ticket weeks ago. That will be a real highlight of the trip.
What do you want for the ticket to Atlantis?
I won't trade it.
Have you played Kraken fodder on this vacation?
The travel guide says that a round of Kraken fodder should not be missing on this trip. But everyone always wants to play with stakes against me. That's way too risky for me.
It's up to you. If you can live with your cowardly decision to refuse a challenge of Kraken fodder in the hollowed halls of the McInally Hotel, this will definitely look good in your travel diary.
Nope. Sorry. Too risky.
Don't you ever take risks?
Never.
Never... drunk from the milk carton without smelling it first?
Never.
Have you ever heard of the Treasure of Eternal Memory?
The Treasure of Eternal Memory? There's nothing about that in the travel guide. Where is that?
Oh, forget it. I'll come back later. And this is a large glass container that is filled with corks. I guess it's for decorative reasons. I don't think anyone would notice if I grab a few.
Shh. I want to listen.
It says, when life gives you lemons, Here lies the famous lemonade maker and incorrigible optimist, Benny Bad Breath, killed by a falling lemon tree. Hey, there is even a small lemon tree growing out of the grave. Here lies star pianist Antonio Laiterendi. Wow, impressive tombstone. An old, run-down wooden cross. The name on it can no longer be read. That must be the nautical fog Avery was talking about. We need this will-o'-the-wisp as to not lose our bearings in there. This is the grave of Booze Britta, buried with what she loved most. An old, run-down wooden the name on it can no longer be... Wait a minute. Point-and-click adventures are dead. A barrel, full to the brim with pitch. I better not drop anything important in there. This is the famous McAnally Book Publisher. Here's some kind of control panel to turn the parabolic mirror of the lighthouse. If the door is open, that means you can go inside and touch everything, right? The lever cannot be moved. It says you have to loosen this screw first to adjust the mirror, but it's pretty tight.
I still can't believe it. The sale and all that. Finally, a new environment. And no more constant repairs. I'll bring you wherever you want until the sun comes up tomorrow morning. I made a promise. The attempt 38 is at your disposal.
What do you think of us sailing into the nautical fog?
This is surely about to be quite an adventure.
Don't you worry that, well, this could be the beginning of an attempt 39?
Worry? Don't be mistaken. I had my share of adventures too before I became stranded on this rocky island. You know, I have been collecting cocktail recipes all over the world, even in dangerous places. So, don't you worry about me.
Do you trust this parrot?
To be honest, that's none of my business. I owe nothing to the bird. You decide.
Set the sails, Those stupid mushrooms just took off. The sign reads in very, very small letters, "Please don't get too close." These glowing mushrooms are very shy and withdraw as soon as they feel pressured. Each of these rare mushrooms is connected underground to an alternate location. Interesting.
Tufty, fancy a drink? A whiskey on the docks? Fantastic choice. Coming right away.
I'm really starting to like this enormous tin box guy. Have you ever tried the brand new Machinelli cocktail?
There is nothing about a cocktail in the travel guide.
That's why it's called the brand new Machinelli cocktail.
Oh, wow. Let me try it.
Well, do you...
That sounds exciting. What's at stake?
How about a glowing mushroom?
A glowing mushroom from the glowing mushroom islands?
That's right. How could you guess that so quickly?
That would be the perfect souvenir for this trip. I accept.
All right. And if I win, I'll get the ticket to Atlantis.
Oh, what a stake. Pretty risky. I like that. Ready to go?
Ready when you are.
Wow, that was a thrill, wasn't it? I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
I'm glad you had fun. And now, about the ticket.
What? The ticket? Oh, yes. Here.
Welcome to Atlantis, the sunken gallery of very rare items. Never in your life have you seen such a compilation of rarities in one room. Take another deep breath, because this will be breathtaking. And here we go!
I have a question. You collect only rare items?
That's the way it is. I inherited this collection from my father, and he inherited it from his father, and so on. I am crazy about rarities. The rarer the better. Blood type AB negative. No waiting in line at the 3-meter springboard. Crowdfunding campaigns that are on schedule. Ooh, getting goosebumps.
I'll just borrow that will-o'-the-wisp behind me for a moment, okay?
Good one. This will-o'-the-wisp is far too valuable and fragile to be simply lent to someone. There are only 7 of them, worldwide.
Okay, I see. Then how about for just a very, very short time?
No, I would never give it to you, unless with one exception.
And what would that be?
I would trade it.
Trade it for what?
Think about it. Well, against something that is even rarer.
How many will-o'-the-wisps are there again?
A total of 7. Bring me something that's even rarer, and we have a deal.
What do you think of this very rare stamp?
These definitely...
Have you ever heard of the Treasure of Eternal Memory?
Yes, I have heard about this. Could be pretty valuable, but I really have enough gold. I'm only interested in the rare stuff. Let me tell you something. The real treasures are never out of gold coins. Of course! The man was a legend. Back there is Machinelli's original Kraken fodder set. My great-grandfather brought it to this collection. I have no idea how the old guy got it back then. Must have cost him a fortune.
I have to go.
Remember, your ticket is valid. You can...
A golden cape, made by the famous dressmaker Ilnis Kenway. The cape is one of 12 from the collection Sewing Cape Abilities. Hey, there's a loose thread hanging from it. A original ukulele from the legendary metal band Necknishmores. It says, opening soon, a rarely good restaurant. A good bit north from here. This is the Will-O-the-Wisp. Avery really was right. Now all I have to do is somehow get this guy to give it to me. What kind of bag is this?
Oh, I'm especially proud of that. This is a bag of accessories from a furniture manufacturer, which contains the absolute correct number of screws. Very, very rare.
Teddy McAnally's original Kraken fodder set.
What a gem, right?
The sign says, the Royal Flush V8. Number 1 for number 2.
This boat toilet is crafted by hand. There are only 8 of them in the world.
Left Ear by artist Bjelvik Strengthvist Fjablonsson. Better known by his pseudonym, Ed.
There is another similar artwork in another museum.
Let me guess. Right ear?
Oh, you are familiar with Fjablonsson's works. I am impressed.
A very well-preserved mummy from the pyramids of Gregory. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oops. Set. Strange. This place wasn't even on the map.
Please excuse me. The restaurant is not yet open.
Do you run this sushi place?
I don't run the sushi madness. The sushi madness runs me.
Does the wasabi have its own chair here at the board meeting, or was that meant metaphorically? Okay, metaphorically. Got it.
You are still young, girl. You will understand it someday.
The restaurant looks great. What's missing for the opening?
The gold-toothed piranha!
A fish? You mean everything is ready, and there's only one fish missing?
Not just any fish. The gold-toothed piranha is the perfect fish for the opening of the sushi madness.
Why does it have to be this particular fish?
A few years ago, when I found the perfect bamboo mat for the restaurant, I fell into an emotional hole. I doubted myself. I doubted the restaurant. I even doubted the bamboo mat. I just sat there without making a single move. I ate nothing. I drank nothing. I did not speak a word. But after 8 days and 8 nights, do you know who broke the silence and spoke to me?
Metaphorically?
The bamboo mat!
Yeah, I was expecting something like that.
And suddenly, everything was clear to me. I knew what sheets of noi the sushi madness demands. What rice and what fish there should be at the opening.
The Tooth Gap Piranha.
Gold-tooth piranha!
Gold-tooth piranha. Exactly. I am looking for something very rare.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Like something very, very rare. No matter what, it just has to be really, really rare.
How rare?
Like a maximum of 6 pieces worldwide kind of rare.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I know who you could get something rare like that from.
Really? From who?
I would like to make a suggestion to you. Bring me the gold-tooth piranha, and I'll help you out.
Oh, no.
You give me something, I give you something. Give and take. It's all connected. In the end, the big picture forms a circle. Like sushi. You will see.
But be careful! The gold-toothed piranha is a voracious fellow.
Ever heard of the treasure of eternal memory?
I'm not interested in such things. My life is all about the sushi madness.
I met someone today who would have given anything for a mustache like that.
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? But cycling is hell. It's give and take, isn't it?
I'll go fishing for this fish.
Good.
The bucket is full of lobster claws. Ugh, disgusting. But Andy, I'll take one with me. This is the children's table at the Sushi Madness, with little sushi coloring books and... Wow, that's a lot of color pencils. You don't need that many colors to paint sushi.
Hey, you're blocking the sun, silly. Can't you see I'm getting a tan?
You just got here, right?
I haven't left the sun lounger for days while the sun is still shining. I'm getting a really nice tan here.
Yeah, that's going well.
Right? The secret is to apply lotion regularly. No sunburn, not gonna happen. While we're at it, would you please put some lotion on my back?
Is that really
Of course, I don't want to get a sunburn, so...
Okay, all right. Ew. Now my hands are covered in sunscreen.
Thanks. What did you want to say?
Are you a guest here in the hotel?
You can bet on it, so that I have the shortest possible way to the beach.
Would you tell me your room number?
Of course.
Cool, thanks.
Should I write that down along with the code for the room safe and give you a carrying case?
Ouch. Okay, your skin blinded me so much that I didn't see the irony coming. Ever heard of the treasure of eternal memory?
I'm not interested in such nonsense.
Ever heard of the sunken gallery at Atlantis?
That's one of those McAnally Palms attractions, right? I don't have time for that. I'll stay here in the sun until I'm tanned enough.
Oh, forget it.
Hands off.
That should help loosen the screw. Perfect! But I still can't loosen the screw with my bare hands. A pair of pliers. Let's see... Yes! It worked! Hey, the mirror's reflecting the sun rays right onto the beach. Must be pretty hot there now. Hey, I don't want to worry you, but...
What? Dear God! My skin! I guess I overdid it. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no! I really need to get to the shade!
Hey, stop! The exhibition is reserved.
But
Oh, really? Name?
Audrey Herring.
Room number?
Room 49 of Hearts.
So fast. Check digit.
A check? Serious?
So...
5 0 7.
Oh, that's correct! Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Herring. The tan makes you look a lot younger.
Thanks. I don't even know what to say to that. Teddy McAnally's parents. Steve and Amelia McAnally ran a fishing business that had been in the McAnally family for generations. Teddy was their first and only child and was meant to take over the fishing business in his future. Even when he was a toddler, Teddy had a defiant nature with a distinct aversion to authority figures. As a matter of principle, the young Teddy always did the exact opposite of what his parents asked him to do. It is said that his father's belief of, you can't make money just playing games, challenged him so much as a child that he decided to prove his father wrong. As a young adult, Teddy McAnally finally invented the world-famous game Kraken Fodder, and thus became immeasurably rich. Teddy's father admitted he was wrong and suggested that Teddy design another game to further expand his financial success. Out of defiance, Teddy McAnally never developed a game again and went fishing instead. Later, he founded the Fishing Rod Steward Fishing Club. A huge basin with 2 rather aggressive electric eels. It is constantly supplied with fresh water by the river that flows through the hotel. While fishing, Teddy McAnally always kept record of what he caught, and noted down in detail the baits, locations, and fishing equipment used. There are a lot of arrows, numbers, and fish on that chart. Hey, that one has golden teeth! That must be the fish this sushi man needs. The chart would be useful for catching that stupid fish, but I won't be able to remember it. I have to trace it somehow. Let's see. It could work with these pencils and the mummy paper. Voila! McAnally was also reluctant to adhere to the norm when fishing. Instead of trout or bass, Teddy McAnally was targeting full-grown electric eels while fishing. In his old age, Teddy McAnally fell into a pool of electric eels, which is what ended his fishing career. It says, Cassandra Stream. Warning, risk of drowning. Replica of Teddy McAnally's Kraken. The original is in the... Teddy McAnally look at his original... Ugh, that air fresh... it! This must be that goldfish the sushi man needs. Hey, wait a minute! That stupid gold-toothed piranha ate up half my inventory. Well, I hope it was worth it.
I knew you would catch the gold-toothed piranha.
Did the bamboo mat tell you that?
I believed in you right away, from the first second. Give me the fish.
Wait a minute. You promised me something in return, Grandpa. You remember?
Ah, yes, of course.
So, who can I get this rare item from?
From a man I once knew very well. Wait a moment here.
Hey, where are you going?
Here, take this.
A cutting board? Wait, is that...
I've only made 5 of these cutting boards in my entire life.
You're...
This, young lady, is the 6th one. Take it. It's yours.
Your cutting board pit?
No, I was once. Now I am Sushi Madness Pit.
But I don't understand. You are famous for your cutting boards. You could make a fortune doing it.
Famous? So what? That's not what life is about, little one. My heart beats for sushi. This is my dream.
But...
As I said, at some point, you will definitely understand. The path that promises the greatest success is the path where everyone bumps into each other. There are so many beautiful, small paths in life. And mine leads to the Sushi Madness.
Welcome back. You can't see rare items often enough, can you? Take another deep breath, because this will be breathtaking. And here we go!
I think I have something here to trade the Will-O-the-Wisp for. What do you think of this cutting board?
A cutting board? Are you trying to insult me?
It's a cutting board from Cutting Board Pit.
Impossible! I know all 5 owners of these boards personally. I've been trying to get one for years.
This is the 6th cutting board.
Baloney! There are only 5.
Look at it.
But there are only 5. There are only... This engraving. It can't... The texture, the shape of the handle, the way the light breaks against the juice rim. It takes my breath away. Where did you get that?
Cutting Board Pit made it personally for me.
Impossible!
And now I'll trade it for the Will-O-the-Wisp.
Okay. Ha! Take the Will-O-the-Wisp. It's yours.
Gotcha, you shining little thing. Guys, I got it. I got the Will-O-the-Wisp.
For real? Then let's not waste any more time.
Let's get that treasure. Malty, set the sails to Pamboo Island.
Cleo positioned the Will-O-the-Wisp so that it was clearly visible on the bow of the Attempt 38. And with the sunset, our adventurous crew disappeared into the nautical fog. But what Cleo didn't know was that someone had been watching her the whole time.
That's it. That is Pambo Island.
So, the treasure is here?
Well, we have to go to that cave yonder. It's really pitch black in there.
Wait a minute. You've been here before?
No time to waste. We need light. Multi, grab the will-o-wisp.
Is that the treasure? A leather bag?
What? Yes! I mean, no, not quite. But it is exactly what we have been looking for.
What we've been looking for? But we've been looking for the treasure of eternal memory.
Yes, right.
And you said it was right here. So where is it?
Don't be so impatient now.
What's in the bag?
That's... it's complicated. We need to get this to Meganilly Palms right away!
What? Why? What's in there?
Oh, you don't understand anything about that. Trust me. With all the great treasures I've already found...
But what's in the bag?
No! Cleo, wait!
Books? There's only a few books in here.
Cleo, please.
Logbook of the fearless adventurer Captain Avery Alwick? Logbook number 5. Today I killed the last Cyclops crab. I can't even count how many there were in total. Maybe a dozen or more.
Be careful with that, please.
Logbook number 2. I was followed by the black giant iguana for weeks. If I had not paid attention for even a moment, I would have been dead on the spot. What is this?
It's mine. Give it back.
Let go! What do we do now?
We are going to die here, Cleo. We are going to starve. We are going to die of thirst. If one of us is lucky, he will be struck by lightning. And then that's it.
That's it?
Aye, it's over.
But you fought undead skeletons.
Cleo.
You survived a Cyclops crab and a giant black iguana.
Listen to me.
And now you're just giving up? Just like that? No, there must be a way. So, tell me, what do we do now?
Cleo, these are all just stories.
What? What do you mean?
Made up stories, don't you understand? No Cyclops crabs, no giant iguana. It's all just make-believe. Only once in my life have I been in mortal danger and on my own. And that was right here, on this island. And guess what? I didn't survive.
So you died here on Bamboo Island?
Well, not exactly. Rather trying to escape from this island. I spent many days here and managed to build a small raft. But I can tell you, without a will-o-wisp to show you the way, you'll never get out of this fog. Face it, we're gonna die here, and we will be forgotten forever.
So, Captain Quebec's ambush, that was just a lie?
What is a lie, Cleo? There is no clear line between the truth and a lie. The details were perhaps a little different, but in the end, Quebeca left me for dead. Right here, on Pambo Island.
So, Quebeca was a great adventurer after all.
Call him what you want. Like many others, he was looking for the treasure of eternal memory. He searched for years, following every lead he could find. He found countless other smaller treasures in the process. He got famous and loved the attention it got him. So he decided to hire a writer to accompany him on his adventures and write and embellish his story.
Embellish?
An excavated skull turned into half a dozen undead skeletons. An annoying bee into a deadly flying beast. Those kinds of things.
Oh, I see. And that was you, Quebeca's writer. All the stories I've read about Quebeca, you wrote them!
Aye, the book series, Takeaway, Getaway, should have been my life's work. My masterpiece, my big breakthrough as a writer. But much more, it became my curse, my death sentence.
Does this treasure of eternal memory even exist?
I asked myself that many times. But it can't just be a myth. There must be something to it. But it wasn't the treasure that was buried here, that's for sure.
Tell me the whole story. Why did Quebeca leave you behind?
I've been by Quebeca's side in his treasure hunt for years. The pay was bad. For years I had to watch that bugger dig up chests of gold with my help and keep everything to himself. And every day, I had to write down how brave, bold, and heroic he was. I couldn't wait for him to finally find this one treasure, so that he could finally achieve the big goal, and that I could end my book series with a worthy finale. Then Quebeca found something interesting. Teddy McAnally had been on Pambo Island shortly before his death. McAnally had gotten himself a will-o'-the-wisp and sailed into the nautical fog with a shipload of gold. It just had to be it. Quebeca found a will-o'-the-wisp on Fluffkey Island, and we sailed to Pambo Island. And indeed, we found a huge treasure here, countless chests of gold. But it is said that when you have found the treasure of eternal memory, a feeling of infinite happiness would overcome you. A feeling of endless contentment, of redemption. But nothing like that happened. Just chests full of gold coins, as always. Quebeca was furious. He ordered me to haul the giant treasure chests aboard his ship and left me alone in the cave. With the treasure. Unsupervised, do you understand? A single coin. No more. I only put a single coin in my pocket before I brought the chests on board.
But Quebeca noticed.
Even worse. His stupid monkey saw it. That lousy primate that he called me Lily had given him.
Wait, Captain Quebeca got a ponzo from that creepy basement granny?
Aye, a ponzo. The monkey was his sidekick. The monkey had to appear in every story. Aponzo, bring me the map. Aponzo, pull the secret lever. Aponzo. And me, I was sentenced to death on this island for a single gold coin.
And the logbooks?
I had nothing with me on this island except my bag with 7 blank notebooks and the bloody gold coin. None of that helped me survive even a second longer on this stupid parched island. And I knew that if I died here, no one would remember me. I was nobody. Everything I had written and published was about Captain Quebeca and his darn monkey.
So you made up your own adventures.
Should anyone ever come to this island again, they would find my logbooks. Then people would remember me.
You just wanted to come here to get the logbooks?
To bring them to McAnally Palms and publish them. That's all I wanted. But now I'm stuck on this island. Again.
We must be able to get out of here somehow.
I've tried, Cleo. No chance. In the nautical fog, you will lose your bearings, and sooner or later you'll be right back at this island. Without a will-o'-the-wisp to show you the way, you just can't get out of here.
I'm not giving up. I'll come up with something.
Do what you want, but please leave me alone. When I was here the first time, I still had hope too. I'm tired of telling stories, Cleo. I'll die here for the second time. It really can't get any worse now, can it?
The coconut shell is now full to the brim with clear rainwater.
Hello. You look like you could use a drink. A coffee to know. Fantastic choice. Coming right away.
At least you can rely on the cocktail machine. Hey, Multi. Can you navigate us out of this fog?
Out? Out of the nautical fog? No chance. Without the Will-o'-the-Wisp, we already would have been completely lost on our way here. I guess if we don't have a Will-o'-the-Wisp or a proper replacement, we're stuck here.
Any idea on what we're gonna do now?
I bumped my head quite a bit. I can't focus at all. But you'll think of something, won't you?
Yeah, I hope so. Unfortunately, I don't even know where to start.
If I don't know what to do next, I usually mix myself a cocktail. There is no problem that a cocktail can't solve.
Really? A cocktail?
Think about it.
See you later.
Okie dokie.
Darn! He's too quick. I can't get a hold of him. All right, then. Show me what you got. Coffee to know. What kind of place is this? I feel so focused.
Teddy McAnally. The legend about the treasure of eternal memory started with him.
Teddy McAnally had been on Pambo Island shortly before his death.
Let's get that treasure! Multi, set the sails to Pambu Island!
I was sentenced to death on this island for a single gold coin.
Darn. I can't get any further here. Feels like something is missing. Oh man, what a trip. The lightning struck directly into this tree. Well, that was really close. The branch here caught fire. With the torch, it should work. Let's see.
We have to go to that cave yonder. It's really pitch black in there.
Strange. I can still hear those voices in my head. Must be the side effects mentioned in Multi's cocktail book. Hey, wait a minute. There's something under this shovel. A gold coin with a strange imprint. Must be left over from the treasure. I'm sure I've seen this imprint on a coin somewhere before. There goes the torch. All right then, show me what you got. Coffee to know.
Teddy legend about the treasure of eternal memory started with
Teddy McAnally had been on Pambo Island shortly before his death.
Treasure! Multi, set the sails to Pambo Island!
Death on this island for a single gold coin.
I'm sure I've seen this imprint on a coin somewhere before.
Welcome to Atlantis, the sunken gallery of very rare items.
That's it! The gold coins that Teddy McAnally buried here before he died are from Atlantis. But how is it all connected?
Back there is McAnally's original Kraken fodder set. My great-grandfather brought it to this collection. Must have cost him a fortune, let me tell you something. The real treasures are never out of gold coins.
It must have been right in front of your nose, dear. You just haven't noticed it yet.
It's all connected. In the end, the big picture forms a circle. Like sushi! You will see.
For all the gold that McAnally buried here, he sold his Kraken fodder set to Atlantis. The treasure of eternal memory is the set. Or it's in the set. I have to tell Avery that. Gotcha! Hey, wait a minute! The earthworm has nibbled on the glowing mushrooms in my inventory. The Kraken fodder set. The treasure of eternal memory must have something to do with Teddy McAnally, right? The gold coins that were buried here are not the treasure. But have you ever wondered where the gold came from?
McAnally was filthy rich. He invented Kraken fodder. This is nothing new, Cleo.
The coins have an imprint of Atlantis, Avery.
What?
McAnally sold his Kraken fodder set to Atlantis shortly before his death. And the gold he got for it, he buried here.
You mean...
I am almost sure that the treasure of eternal memory is in that Kraken fodder set. Or it just is the set. Or it's just a hint hidden in the set. But it must have something to do with it.
The treasure of eternal memory was within our grasp? And we sailed to this island to die here.
Oh, now shut your pessimistic beak. It's unbearable. I can think of something.
If you want me to remind you of our hopeless situation, you know where to find me.
I'm sure there's still a whole earthworm family down there. Well then, let's go. Hey, there's a shoal of fish gathering. Looks like the fish are about to leave at any moment.
A huge shoal of fish swims directly into Animal Bay every night. I don't know where they all come from.
That could be useful. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Ugh, I don't know why I just said that. Yes! It worked! I got it! We have to follow the glowing shoal of fish, Multi. It will take us right out of here. Let's go!
Cleo's plan worked. The glowing fish started moving and led the Attempt 38 out of the nautical fog towards Panamu Bay on McAnally Palms. A little later, Cleo entered the sunken gallery of Atlantis again.
Darn. We're Where is this guy? I have to get the Kraken fodder set somehow.
Cleo opened Machiavelli's Kraken fodder set and found something strange in it. It looked like a luminous index card, but before Cleo could take a closer look at it...
You? Have you been after the treasure yourself the whole time? But how could you know so quickly where...
My bowl full of glass eyes. My eyes are everywhere. There was even one in the monkey named Aponzo. And one is in a talking parrot. Now I've forgotten his name again.
Avery!
A flapping, gabbling spyglass. That's all this bird is to me.
You were watching me through Avery the whole time?
Through my mirrors, to be precise. Yes, I saw everything. And most of it was pretty pathetic, to be honest. But somehow you actually managed to find the treasure. I've got to give you that one.
Avery. What did you do to Avery?
Who? Oh, the ugly bird, right. When he saw me, he fluttered away heroically. If I were you, I would have another serious word with him. If you still get the chance, that is.
The treasure of eternal memory? You wanted it for yourself all along? But why? To become famous yourself?
To become famous? Famous? You understand nothing at all, you simple-minded, silly thing. All of you are all about getting famous. As many people as possible should know your names, right? Your great heroic deeds should be remembered for generations. But what deeds, Cleo? What kind of heroic adventure have you already experienced? You scared off a stupid beaver with a jawbreaker. You dug up a handful of earthworms. And in your tall tales, they turn into terrifying monsters and enormous treasures.
But I survived the Kraken! And you said that would mean that...
That you are the chosen one? That only you could find the treasure? Oh dear, I've said that to so many arrogant, self-proclaimed adventurers. And everyone immediately went head over heels in search of the treasure. Your beloved Captain Cabica was one of them, by the way. The Kraken doesn't bring me chosen ones. Don't you get that? He brings me daydreamers who can be easily manipulated. Gullible people who really believe they could be destined for something special.
You made me look for the treasure? To then steal it from me and get rid of me? This glowing piece of paper must be worth a lot, huh?
Index card, not just a piece of paper. And believe me, it is. Not necessarily for you or anyone up here, but to me, it means everything.
Up here?
And you're wrong about one thing, Cleo. I did not take the treasure away from you. The index card is still in your pocket, and you will deliver it for me in the afterlife.
What?
Let me put it very clearly. You won't get famous, and neither will I. But I'm not interested in becoming famous anyway. I just want to work in peace again. My work in the afterlife has always been flawless. Everything was in order. Everything had its place. Managing the death cards was my life. Create, check, archive, shred. Everything on time. I had everything under control. Everything was in order. Until the day. The day Teddy McAnally died for the first time. He was there. He was right in front of me when I created his death card. And then, All of a sudden, he was gone. And his death card, too. That lousy anarchist. He somehow managed to steal it from the afterlife and thus turn everything upside down. And me, I was banished from the afterlife's administration because of the missing index card. Even worse, I was banished from the afterlife. I swore I'd find Teddy McAnally, and a few months later I found him. Unfortunately, too late. He got away from me again. But I knew he must have hidden the index card up here somewhere. Just where? I came up with the legend of the Treasure of Eternal Memory in order to send naive adventurers on a search for me. Dozens of adventurers over decades. I almost gave up hope. But then, suddenly, this adventurous, soaked, cynical girl stood in front of me.
I don't want to go to the afterlife!
Oh, you have to, because I can't go back. Not until Teddy's death card is back in the administration. Oh, I miss the afterlife.
What is so great about the afterlife?
What's so great about being up here? It's so messed up. It's impossible to keep track. In this tangle, it's impossible to tell right from wrong, truth from lie, to distinguish between important and unimportant, isn't it? There is absolute chaos up here, and nobody controls it. I've seen people here eating their pizza with pineapples, darn it!
What happens when McAnally's death card is in the afterlife again?
I can finally go back to work again. And I can tell you one thing for sure. I will do my administrative work more efficiently than ever before.
Oh, you.
What do you want to do, kid? Spit on me with a jawbreaker? Do you want to stun me with your Stearman's alcohol fumes? Throw a glowing earthworm at me? Face it, you are not a threat to me. You are not a chosen adventurer. You're not even worth a side note in a story. So, are you ready for your final adventure? Captain Cleo and a death by drowning. So, take another deep breath, because this will be breathtaking. And here we go!
I can show you how to untie any knot in seconds. Do you want to know how that works?
Where am I?
What do you think you're doing? Has anyone called you?
No.
Then why are you bursting in here? It's not your turn yet. Wait a moment. I still need to get this done. So, where was I?
Hello? My halo has been activated. I think this must be a mistake.
The time has come, Frederick. You know the rules.
But my great-grandchildren, have they?
Forgotten you? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm really busy, so...
But...
So, now it's your turn. Please? Hey! Do you think I have all day?
Hi.
Welcome to the afterlife. You are now in the afterlife's administration. Before I can allow you to indulge in the joys of your dead as a doornail existence, a few formalities have to be made clear. My name is Archibald, and I am responsible for managing your death card.
Managing my death card?
This holy mandate gives me the right to dispose of your death card, and, if necessary, to destroy it using a shredder. Please, read the holy mandate carefully but quickly, and please do not damage it in any way. Let me know when you are ready.
This holy mandate grants authority to create death cards, and should one of the following two cases occur, to irrevocably destroy it. Case 1. There are no more positive memories of the deceased among the living. Case 2. The deceased attracts negative attention in one way or another. That sounds pretty arbitrary.
It is. And as long as I have this holy mandate, it is subject to my arbitrariness. So please, behave. Okay, next point. Take that. You are obliged to always carry this halo with you in order to be available.
What happened to that poor man?
Oh, he was archived. His time here was up. The afterlife also has its capacity limits, you see.
Am I really dead?
Oh yes, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be responsible for you at all.
So, no heaven and hell, huh?
Oh, nonsense. There's nothing like that here.
And no eternal torment and purgatory and stuff?
Oh, yes. That does exist. But only self-proclaimed cyclists who believe they don't have to use the bike path end up there. You don't have to worry about that. So...
What do you mean by available?
That thing will blink and beep and vibrate when you are being contacted. You know, like in those pseudo-Italian fast food restaurants. Then you have to report to the Afterlife's administration, immediately.
Like that poor guy from before?
Aha! You are slowly starting to think for yourself. That's good, because I don't have a lot of time.
Can I see the Holy Mandate again?
Of course.
Can I go now?
You can leave immediately. I just have to ask you to empty your pockets completely. No safety precaution. There were some incidents in the What the? Is that what I think it is? You've had near-death Teddy's death card in your pocket the whole time, and you didn't say a word? Good gracious. What do I do now? Wait a moment. I have to read the protocol. Exception protocol. Exception protocol. Exception protocol. Exception protocol. Exception protocol! The death card is back in the administration! I repeat, Teddy McAnally's death card is back in the administration. You can go now. Now!
Hey, slow down! You can't just walk in here like that.
What is this place?
Oh, you just got here, right? This is Teddy's, the hippest bar in the afterlife. Well, the only bar in the afterlife.
The only? How come?
It's actually strictly forbidden to open a bar like that. Usually punished by immediate archiving. But the founder of this bar, Near-Death Teddy, tricked the system.
Yeah, Teddy McAnally, right? Made his death card disappear. I heard about that.
Correct. Well, fortunately for all of us, Near-Death Teddy can do whatever he wants down here. So he opened this bar.
Why a bar of all places?
Teddy said he wanted to create a place of exchange here. A place for everyone. No distinctions made here. No judgments made here. Nothing is expected of you here. It's a peaceful place where everyone can just chat, and drink, and listen to each other.
So, can I go in?
No.
Why not?
Well, it's the Teddies after all.
And that means what?
Well, you have to beat me at cracking fodder. Then you can go in.
I thought nothing was expected of me here.
Well, it's not entirely consistent, I admit. But that's the way the rules are.
If there's nothing else, let's do this.
Well played, young lady. Have fun at the Teddies.
This is Butthhair Pete! Pete! Hey, Pete! The two are totally engrossed in conversation. Hey, guys.
Ugh, you again.
I knew you would bring bad luck to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Away with you, you plague bird.
Frank? Oh. I guess that explains why he didn't finish his drink. Looks familiar to me for some reason. Hello? I can't breathe.
Oh, doesn't matter. You're already dead. Don't worry.
It's you, right? Captain Quebeca? I've read all the books about you. I am really your biggest fan.
Psst, not so loud.
What are you doing here?
I guess the same thing everyone else is doing down here. You, me, good Antonio over there. We enjoy the rest of the time we have in the afterlife, right? Until we are forgotten.
You will never be forgotten. You're a legend.
Psst, okay.
Oh, I met your book writer.
Avery Alwick? Oh, impossible.
Yes, really.
Well, shiver me timbers. And he managed to escape from Pambo Island.
Well,
I was wondering why I couldn't find him anywhere down here. Oh, thank heavens. That's a load off me mind. It's a long story. I don't want to bore you with it, but thank you. I feel much better now.
How did you die?
Avery would probably have made an exciting story out of it. But in the end, I was just ingloriously killed by a snake.
A snake bite?
Oh, no. The snake was not venomous at all. I tripped over it and fell inconveniently onto a coconut.
Yeah, that story could be improved.
You know, I don't care anymore. I'll tell you something. As a child, I also read books, about great adventurers, like you do. And I wanted to be such a glamorous character, too. All me life, I have been crazy about making me stories look as glorious as possible. And I was successful. You know the books. Then, when I died a legend, came to the afterlife, and sat down here in Teddy's bar, I had time to think about me life. And do you know what I realized?
What?
I had stopped listening.
What do you mean?
You see, I was so caught up in my own story that I just didn't hear any other stories, you understand? I haven't really listened to anyone for a really long time. And here, down here, nobody dares to tell their stories to me anymore.
Why not?
Why not? You know that pianist over there, right? Antonio Lightorendi. Why, he's probably the best and most famous composer and pianist of all time. Do you think anyone dares to make music around him? No one wants to compare themselves to him, whether intentionally or unintentionally. When he is not playing the piano himself, it is always quiet around him. This is the fate of the world's best pianist. Do you understand now why nobody tells me their stories?
And that's why you're sitting here, so lonely and in the shade?
Oh, I don't feel lonely. I have recently learned to listen and observe very carefully. I can tell you something interesting about everyone in the room.
What about the guy on the chandelier?
That's easy. This is Alfonso, my best friend. Has been by my side for years, every step of the way. Unfortunately, many years of it in a monkey's body, hence the nickname Aponzo. And, unfortunately, he just can't break the habit anymore. If he sees something that he can hang on to, then hang on to it he will.
What about those two over there playing Kraken fodder?
The blonde guy's name is Eric, and he's a pretty bad loser. He claims no one has really defeated him in Kraken fodder, but he loses quite often, and then always claims that he let the other guy win. The other guy is called Not Joe, and he knows all 605 knots of the 55 knot grandmasters. I've also heard that he can untie any knot in seconds. I really hope he'll teach me that someday.
What about the two lovebirds at the bar?
Pete came down here at the same time as the other two guys, and he has a lot of interesting fisherman stories to tell. You wouldn't believe what he's already caught. And apparently he already has Booze Britter on the hook too.
Booze Britta?
Booze Britter is the sunshine in the teddies, I can tell you that. Always in a good mood. And she can drink everybody in here under the table. She must have been like this during her lifetime too. Because allegedly, she was buried with a bottle of hunting accident. Her absolute favorite booze.
Tell me something about Antonio Lightorendi.
Lightorendi has written many songs about famous people and became world famous himself. And so his time here in the afterlife is probably one of the longest of all. He plays his legendary songs here at Teddy's every day. But do you know what he does when the last guest leaves the bar?
What?
He takes a special sheet of music out of his briefcase of a song he wrote here in the afterlife. And then he plays this song every evening. A song for his wife.
Where is his wife?
Forgotten. Archived. Her time here was very short, because nobody remembers the great pianist's wife, right? No matter how important she was to him. There is nothing that Lightorendi wishes more than to have written this song during his lifetime. Oh, he wrote songs about me, Teddy McAnally, and many others. But this, the most important song for him, he wrote too late.
How tragic. Wait, what's going on now?
Have you screwed up anything since you've been down here?
What?
Your halo! It's activated! Why, you better go to the administration right now, or you'll get into trouble.
But I wanted...
They can archive you at any time if you don't follow the rules. And me too if I keep chatting with you, even though your halo is activated. So, you better hurry up.
So, this is the afterlife. And my new home.
There you are, my recently deceased messenger. Hey, why are you looking so mad?
You...
Hey! Don't get naughty, young lady. I am now again in possession of the holy mandate of the afterlife. If you don't make a good impression on me, I'll shred your death card and archive you. It's faster than drowning.
And what more do you want from me?
Well, I wanted to say thank you for turning in Teddy's death card and ending my agonizing exile. Everything is going according to plan. And now, I'm putting things back in order here.
In order?
Order is the most important thing. The best way to make order is to sort out.
You mean, you want to archive undead souls at random?
Who is talking about doing anything at random here? Ha! Of course I do it using a defined system. Teddy's bar. Everyone who has ever entered this bar. Everyone who has ever had a beer there, played cards, or sat at the piano. Anyone who even looked too long through the window into that cursed bar. Every single one of them gets archived.
Ouch!
What? What was that?
I don't know, Ouch!
Stop it!
I can't do anything about it!
Was the delivery to your satisfaction?
What?
The delivery! Everything fine with it? No damage, delay, or other complaints?
Delivery?
A stamp of the shrimp pyre was in your pocket, along with this address. Valid for 2 packages, well-timed, immediate delivery guarantee. So, everything's okay here, yeah? We have a lot to do.
Yes, everything is alright. Thanks.
The shrimp pyre is at your service. Shrimp pyre, move, move, move!
I was dead. The electric shocks. Of course! Teddy McAnally fell into the electric eel pool. That was the reason for his near-death experience. Malty? He's breathing. Fortunately, he just seems to be passed out. But where is that parrot? Sorry, Britta, but I have to borrow this for a moment.
Cleo? You're alive? Were you able to save my books?
Your books? No, Avery. Ecomi lately let me drown on the spot. I'm very, very lucky to be alive at all. Thanks for the help, by the way.
That old woman came out of nowhere. What was I supposed to do?
You could have tried to warn me. You just left us behind. Left us for dead. Doesn't that sound familiar to you? And all you can think about is your stupid books. Nobody cares about your made-up stories.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
I was dead, Avery. For a moment, I was really dead and saw it all. The afterlife, the administration, the archive.
I was in that archive, Cleo. I was already completely forgotten until you found this book. And it looks like I'll end up there again very soon.
Ikomi Lele worked in this administration and we helped her to return.
So?
She said she wants to put things back in order. She wants to sort out, shred countless death cards. Anyone who's been in Teddy's bar.
We're alive, Cleo. As long as you live, she cannot harm you.
No, but...
And even if she could, what are you going to do about it?
I think I have an idea on how to get back one more time.
Back to the afterlife?
Yes, but just for a moment.
That's crazy!
I have no choice!
Of course you have one. You had your great adventure, and you survived it. Take away, get away. Now is your chance to get away, Cleo. I'm taking it. You should take it too.
Get away? You mean, just don't do anything about all of this?
I didn't have this opportunity to get away back then, and I won't let it slip away again.
I just can't do that.
It really was an adventure, Cleo. It was fun, and that's no lie.
Personal sacrifice. All right then. What a day. Cocktail? He must have washed up here.
What about one last drink? What about one last drink? A near death on the page. Coming right away.
It's been an honor, Cocktail. All right then. Down with it. The cocktail's effective. It worked. Only temporarily, I hope. If I understand this archive correctly, then the forgotten souls of the deceased are stored here. Poor souls. Oh no! She's already started! I have to stop her somehow. There is a paperclip on that note. I better not go any further. That old woman shouldn't see me.
Hey! Close the window immediately!
Hey, Ponzo. He just can't break the habit anymore. What a mess. Chico Malele desperately tried to catch the documents flying around and somehow keep the overview that was so important to her. But there was something she lost sight of. The Holy Mandate. Cleo didn't hesitate and let the powerful document glide through the shredder. Before the cocktail lost its effect, Cleo, just like Teddy McAnally back then, took a document from the afterlife with her. But she didn't hide it. She left it for someone to see before leaving McAnally Farms. Cleo came back home, but she never told her incredible story to anyone. She talked about Multi-Theus, the sailing cocktail mixer with breathtaking recipes from all over the world. She talked about Not Joe, the seaman who knows all 605 knots of the 55-knot Grandmasters. She spoke of Eric, the gifted Kraken fodder player who taught her all the rules and tricks and was never defeated by her. She talked about Pete, the most talented fisherman at sea, who could predict exactly when and where a shoal of fish would appear. And of course, she talked about Avery Alwick, the greatest adventurer of all time, and about how he survived a dozen Cyclops crabs and a giant black iguana. Well, back to my initial question then. What is the most important thing about a story? I think the most important thing about a story is the listener. And of course, a marvelously captivating narrator's voice. Sorry.
I'm down here, can't you see? Is there anyone listening to me? I lost track in the tide and the sense of how loud I should be. I can't hear what I say. Were the words even those that I meant them to be? When the water got me and the wave pushed me into the corner. Now I can't speak, I'm underwater. Say goodbye, say farewell to all the stories I'm not granted to tell. You won't hear through the noise and the fuss and the rumble and thunder. But I hope that you stay afloat in the wave that had swallowed my breath, and you won't become deaf. You will will tell all the stories. I can even hear from underwater. I can even hear from underwater.